All right, guys, I want to share with you a pretty special Seiko Tuna. I'm going to call it the Spaceballs Dark Helmet, Dark Helmet Tuna, and I'll show you why later. But first off, big thanks to Pablo in my private Discord group for sending this in. And he's got the tuna bug. It's bit him. He's tried a bunch of them. This was one of them, and he sent this one in. I have not handled this one. I didn't even know this one existed, to be honest with you. But full titanium case. This outer part here is actually a coated ceramic titanium shield, so it's very scratch resistant. It is a big watch for sure. 52.5 millimeter for the entire width of the flared out shroud, so it is wide. But here's the dark helmet part of it. The case is like underneath the helmet. Have you guys ever watched Spaceballs? That's the first thing I thought of it when I started to take the measurements of the lug to lug. I was like, this is kind of like Dark Helmet from Spaceballs. So it's 41.2 millimeter lug to lug. So the lug to lug is crazy short. So it's going to work. Now it is thick, 17.7 millimeter thick, 22 millimeter lug width, and a 7.9 millimeter screw down crown, keeping a 1,000 meter water depth rating on this. So it is an automatic. It has the 8L35 movement that you'll see in a lot of premium Seikos, and I think it even had a stint in some Grand Seikos, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely derived from the Grand Seiko lineup for sure. So nice, almost 8 millimeter crown, very easy to operate. And let's screw that back in. So 164 gram. So it is still hefty. There's a lot of watch here, a lot of material, even though it is titanium. Like I said, 1,000 meter. The model number on this is the SBDX035. 495,000 yen was the retail price. This is a limited edition. If we flip this over and we zoom in, you will see it is numbered, I think somewhere in the back. There it is. 318. This is an early run, number 318 of only 1,100 pieces. It is a full titanium monocoque case. There's no case back to be screwed on. It's all part of the case. The watch is completely assembled from the top down. It's pretty crazy how they're done. So you have 120 click bezel on this. Pretty sure sapphire crystal. I don't remember reading that, but it should have sapphire crystal. You can kind of read it on the dial there. It says magnetic resistant, and it should say 40,000 amp meters, which is roughly the equivalent to about 500 Gauss. Now, that doesn't sound super impressive when you break it down to Gauss, because what is Omega, like 15,000 or something ridiculous? Super anti-magnetic. This one still is. It actually, I think they're using a soft iron cage inside, but I definitely read that they're using an iron dial. So the dial, rather than like a lot of companies will use like a brass or something to print on their dials, the dial itself is actually made from lead, which is going to be more resistant to magnetic fields. So pretty cool. Of course, you have it heavily printed on there with the Seiko loom, so it's going to be plenty bright indeed. Most Seikos are, and Tunas are even more so. So check out the handset, fully brushed. And then look at the seconds hand. A lollipop that is interrupted with the second hand like running through it. Very cool little feature. And if you look, as it's rotating around, it hits the dots like dead center. So it's pretty cool. The loom plots, the indexes. So the 8L35 is a 4 hertz movement. It is an awesome movement. If you haven't checked that movement out, definitely go search that up and read about it. Here's the bezel action, accessed from the shroud reliefs. I don't know that you'd be able to operate this when it's wet. It doesn't have that level of traction, but it has enough. It's kind of like little mini scallops. It's not like a sharp coin edge or anything like that. There's a closer look at it, and you can see this. It's some sort of ceramic coating. I forget what it's called, but it's some sort of ceramic coating over the titanium. So you can see it looks nearly perfect, and that's really how this watch is going to probably maintain its overall look. It does come in a special 55th anniversary case. It's a very large case. If you go back to my unboxing, I show that. Let's pop this on wrist. The price, like I said, 495,000 yen roughly translates to about $3,700. Seiya at one point when they had them, Seiya Japan, they were about $2,600. Here it is on my 7¼ inch wrist. Pretty much nobody has new old stock laying in stock. So you're going to have to go used market. Chrono 24 would be maybe a good resource. They are ranging in the $3,000 to $4,000 price range. And that's mostly because it's limited edition. You're going to have to wear this thing tight on wrist because it is top heavy. So you're going to have to tighten it up a little bit and then it won't flop around. So there it is. It wears fine on wrist. It is, like I said, it's a big watch. There's no way you can get around a 17.7 millimeter thick watch. That's what it does. But with that shorter lug to lug, it still wears good. So it's gonna have to be like kind of a summer watch. You're not gonna be slipping this underneath a long sleeve shirt very easy or anything like that. But it is 1,000 meter water resist. Do you need 1,000 meter? No. Guys, if we're being completely honest, we don't even need 200 meter. 50 meter or 100 meter is probably plenty. So this one's just massive overkill, which we like. And oftentimes we'll pay a premium to get it. Let's kill the lights and check the lume. Insane lume. All Tunas have insane lume. And definitely go check the description down below. I'll have some extra information there. Again, snapshot in time, but this actual watch will be available. And then when it's gone, it's gone. So hit me up down below in the description if you're interested in it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.